Hello, time to sow some carrots in pots. First carrots of the year. It's a 10-inch pot. What you're looking at here is a polystyrene base from a pizza. I've already filled this pot nearly to the top with homemade carrot compost that comprises largely of soil from molehills that's been riddled, spent compost from last year that's been riddled, and sand. And we've added some bloodfish and bone into that. And I've firmed the pot down just by putting pressure on this polystyrene base. So we should have a nice firm surface to work on. Okay, so the carrots we're going to be sowing today are these carrots, Fly Away. It's an F1 and presumably there are some sort of carrot fly resistant carrot. I didn't actually get them for that, but I've never grown them before, so we're going to be sowing Fly Away, and I'm going to sow them the way that I've sown carrots for a number of years now in pots, and it seems to work for me. And if you want to have a go at this this method of sowing carrots, I'm sure it'll work for you. Okay, first thing we need to do is get this compost wet. Okay, so we'll give it a spray. Now, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but I'm going to anyway. If you don't sow your carrots thinly, you will need to thin them out. And if you don't thin them out, you'll have nothing else but stragglers. And even if you do thin them out, you may have stragglers. So why don't you use something like this? It's just a piece of old garden mesh that I cut out just to fit the size of this pot, and it's nicely in there. How's that? So that gives us a grid pattern to work to, so we can see where we're putting our seeds. Now, this particular packet has, let me see, that looks like 300, but it could be something else. I haven't got my glasses on. This packet has got a lot of seeds in it. There's no way this pot could grow the seeds in this packet, so we need to sow them thinly. So this is how I do it. We need something to put the seeds on, and that is a tin can. I think it had tuna in it at some stage. It hasn't now. Anything will do, just something to put your seeds on. That's more than enough. For the method I'm going to use, I need these seeds spread out a bit more on this lid. So if we just tap the lid, they seem to dance about a bit. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? They seem to dance about a bit, spread themselves out. Just move them like that, give them a little bit of a helping hand. Tap it again. That's it. Okay, what next? This is a cap off a milk container. It's got some water in it, and a matchstick. Okay, we're going to pick these guys up one at a time, and hopefully we can sow them as individuals. And I always go every other square. Please yourself, you can go every square, you can go every third square, it's entirely up to you. But the more space you give them, the more likely you are to get a decent sized carrot. Okay, carrot seed on the end of the matchstick. Put that one in there. You probably can't see these at the minute, but by the time I get to the middle of this pot, hopefully you can. You need to make sure that the seed drops off by checking your matchstick regularly. Sometimes you need to give it a hand. More often than not, it just drops on its own. Now what I'm going to do, but there'll be no need for you to do this, I'm going to mark these guys with a white powder. I've got some mycorrhizal fungi. It's the first time I've used this stuff. I read about it, watched it on YouTube. Don't know if it works. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Try it. So I've got some. And apparently mycorrhizal fungi forms a symbiotic relationship with roots. The fungi benefits and the root benefits from their association. It's a symbiotic relationship apparently. Now then, my logic is, well, a carrot is a root, is it not? And so, oh, got two there. And so, if it benefits from this mycorrhizal fungi, might have an improved yield. Anyway, I don't know whether I will or I won't. But as you can see, these guys are going in quite well now. I don't know if you can actually see them on the top of this compost. I'll just turn this around in a minute and they should come a wee bit closer to the camera, not a lot, but hopefully you'll see them sitting on top of this compost. And if you have a go at this, you'll find that the more you do it, the better you become at it. Like a lot of things, it's experience, isn't it? It didn't go. He hasn't that. Oh no, it hasn't. He has now. Okay, so I'll put the matchstick there so I don't lose where I am. I'll just turn this round. Can you see those guys now? I don't know whether they can or not. So I'm just going to move this over there and work towards me now to finish this pot off, and that was the last one we went into, wasn't it? So go into that one. We'll get in there. Of course, when we grow these guys on, there will be no need to thin them out. This is it. Okay, so there's no waste. These seeds now will grow to maturity and there'll be no disturbance of this pot at all. I don't usually take carrots. I usually take pots of carrots, and by taking pots of carrots you don't open the soil up to carrot root fly. Although in saying that, this particular type of carrot is supposed to be fly resistant, isn't it? So if I wanted to take them up, I could, but I'll possibly choose not to. I don't know, I might not. Well, this hasn't taken long really. Oh, you're probably sick of watching it. Okay, that's it, we're finished. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Right, now we'll put this mycorrhizal fungi on there, be able to see these guys better. And also what we'll do, because we can, and there's absolutely no reason to do this, but we'll do it because we can, we'll count how many seeds we've put in this pot. And then when we harvest the pot, we'll have an idea of what the germination's been, won't we? We'll have got, you know, an idea of how good these seeds are in terms of germination. I need to make sure I get this all in the right squares, otherwise you'll spot it. You'll tell me, won't you? Now then, I've gone off skew here, haven't I? There you go. Well, there's no way I'm doing this video again. What's in's in. And I think what you find actually when you're working on this dark compost is some seeds tend to be lighter than others and therefore is more easily seen. But because they're a small seed, you can quite often look at the compost and think you see a seed where there isn't a seed. I think I've got this right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll just work back. I think it's... I was walking up to there, I can see that seed. Yeah, I think this is the row that went astray. So what we'll do is, well, we'll count these for starters and then we know where we're at, and then I'll double up on this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47. Now I think it was, I don't know which row I've gone wrong. What we'll do is, we'll just pop a bit of this around this middle row where I went wrong, and hope it catches. With 47 seeds in this pot, take this off. That pattern doesn't look too bad, does it? We'll give it another spray. Remember, don't use the watering can. Use the watering can, you're pushing all these seeds to one side. And your spacing will have gone to pot. That's a good drink. We'll top this pot off by adding some more compost. Okay. Spread it out a wee bit. We'll use the polystyrene to flatten it down, okay, and just in case it gets stuck in the pot, we'll use this plant marker to ease it out. Let's see where we're at here. So that's the compost in place. Just firm it down using this polystyrene, give it a nice press so we get a decent contact with those seeds. And then we'll make a pot marker, and that should do the trick, shouldn't it? Okay, so let's recap what it is we're growing here. It's these guys. That's what we're growing. Okay, so this is homegrown veg, signing out.